Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood Megabyte here, and we are at Watkins Glen with the Mustangs for the Mustang Challenge. That's right, the GT4 cars took them to New York. We're going to line them up and see how we can do. We qualified with one of the best laps I've ever pulled out around here in a GT4 car. After doing the 6 hours of the Glen, I should be all warmed up. So let's see if we can put it to use. GT4 car is a little bit different than those GT3s, but hey, let's grit up, see how it goes. All right, we're coming around to get the green flag here at Watkins Glen. We got an intense and serious group ready to take the green flag here at Watkins as these GT4s are ready to battle it out. Hey, speaking of battling it out, it's not a battle for you to go down and hit that like button, and it really helps me out, helps the channel, helps other people see this video, and they might like it too. So if you're enjoying the video and you're looking forward to the race, go down and tap that like button. I really appreciate it. Now strap in. Get ready for this intense GT4 racing at Watkins Glen. We're starting P4 on the outside.
Be ready. Green flag. Clear.
Oh Lord, help me.
You're on the right, 3-1. Still there. Left side, you're 2 wide. You're on the left.
That was bold. Holy crap, I can't believe we made that stick. Woohoo!
Dude, I'm holding on for dear life up here. Holy crap.
When you're the guy behind Kyle up there, you feel like you're the winner. Because he's on a whole other level. That was
Nice and smooth, you're running second.
that was an interesting opening lap there. Let's see if we can hold on to this. Once the tires get warmed up, it's a whole different ball game.
That was really fun at the start, guys. That was good. I was scared. You went 3 wide in the bus stop.
Oh, we pulled it off! All right, we got Weston about a half second behind us. We can keep him there. Or maybe even a little further back. That would be great. Still right there. No mistakes, no mistakes.
It's the fastest lap of the session.
That was fantastic. Appreciate it.
That was a mistake.
Can you stop trying to spin me? Just overtake me normally.
That wasn't me, that was Travis.
Clear.
It's like the first time you pushed up against my rear tire. Just doing normal overtake.
Hi, Kristen.
Sorry about that mini spend, Evan. I didn't mean to leave it behind.
Oof. Tires are hot.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Crap, I have to look at the replay on that one. I'm not sure whose fault that was.
Taylor, I'm so sorry. That was ambitious side.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I gotta look at the replay on that one.
Leader is running 53.8.
3.5 minutes left.
Still there. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Oh, Kevin Parrish has made his way back up here.
White flag.
All right, last lap. We got a pretty good gap here. Let's see if we can hold on to it.
that car.
Good win, Tom. That was really fun with all of you guys. That was fun. That was good.
That was mega, guys. That first lap, I can't believe we didn't die.
It's over.
I think that was the best SOS race I've had so far. That was amazing.
Good race, everyone. It was a good race, but it's the worst race because I made up one spot.
Wow, that was a barn burner.
Pair of underwear. Sorry again, Taylor. Thought that was my best chance, and I thought you were gonna go wider there, and I effed it up.
Yeah, I saw what you were doing, so I kind of blocked it, and then you were committed, man. But hey, it all ended well for me. Sorry about your luck.
No, I'm glad you stayed straight.
Oh, that was a good one. All right, let's look at the beginning of this one because it doesn't get much better than this, folks. We had an epic race for this first part, and yeah, I haven't had much better racing than that. So let's take a look here, see what we can do. So somehow these guys, Weston and Landon in front of me, both got checked up. I think that's Landon, isn't it? Hang on, let's back up. Oh, this is Evan. And Landon is behind me. So let's back up here because going into the S's, Evan and Weston were still side by side, and that was what slowed them up, and they both got a little bit of loose coming out of there. And I don't know why, but I was just like, you know what? I'm going to make this 3 wide going to the bus stop. Braked super late. Got it in there. Gave enough room, and we made it. We made it stick coming out of there, and we held on to P2 the rest of the race. But Weston was putting the pressure on, and we I mean, I couldn't believe how much pace he gained later in the race when the tires warmed up. Like, I just don't have the feel for this car nearly as much once the tires get warm. Thankfully, on this first lap, I was able to do pretty well. And unfortunately, I think I might have got the tires, like, too hot or something. I don't know. My pace just falls off compared to the rest of these guys. But Kyle, of course, checked out front. He's on a whole nother level. He's an almost 8K driver. So let's go a couple laps ahead here. And this would be where Weston's starting to catch back up. He's really starting to close the gap. And we'll kind of follow along behind here, see if we can see as he closes us down where he's really gaining the time. I still feel like I'm pretty slow through the bus stop. Somehow these guys are able to do it just a little bit faster. I think they get that turn back to the left going sooner than I do, and then able to keep it tighter here going into the carousel. He gets a lot better run out of there. For a while there, I was doing better on this left-hander, but then I started screwing it up. That's where he really started to reel me back in, was through that left-hander, headed down into the boot section. And so he's quickly back on my rear bumper here. And I believe it's this lap, which would be lap 5. It might be next lap, but let's take a look. He gets a good run down the straight, gets on my outside. I'm pretty sure this is the one he just kind of tested the waters to see what I would do. And I think he was basically trying to size up the gap right there. So next lap, he's right on my rear bumper. He's really gotten it. He gave me a push down the front straight rather than going for the move. Grabs a little curb through turn 1. Probably gets an off track there to get a really good run down this straight. Headed towards the bus stop. He's got a great run. He's already less than a tenth off my rear bumper. Immediately pulls out to the outside. Oh, he even gave me a little bump first. But he's on the outside. We go to make this. He He knows he's thrown me off now through the bus stop. I knew he was going to try a move here. And yeah, he just overestimated how wide I was going to go based on this line here. Because I was super late into that left-hander, and he didn't think I was going to get the car stopped and turned back in. And so he went for that move down the inside, made contact. Luckily, I was able to skate out of it. He pretty much was too, but obviously lost a lot of time and a few positions right there. I do believe he was able to bring it back P5 here, so he finished just one position up from where he is right now. I believe Evan here fell back at some point. I believe it's when he tried to make a move into the bus stop as well. Pretty much the same thing. A couple laps later here, he decides he's going to try the same move, basically. He already watched it fail. He goes deep on the brakes. I take a lot of curb on the inside, give him plenty of room, but he jumps way too much curb on the inside and ends up losing all that pace and falling back. Door banging with Kevin Parrish there, but they both come away clean from that one. And at this point, I'm pretty secure with my second place and feeling pretty good about it. Now Evan caught on the outside here going into the boot. Terrible place to be. Has to give up another position. Settles back P6. That pretty much tells the story of this one. Let's go look at the results. All right, we came away from this one feeling like a winner. Kyle out front always runs away with it. So when you finish P2 in the Mustang Challenge SOF race, you feel like a winner. And we started from 4th, had that epic move on the first lap into the bus stop, and were able to hold on to it despite some pretty spirited attacks both from Weston and Evan, and finally pulled away at the end to bring it home P2. And man, what a race. That was probably one of the best ones I've had in a while. Really enjoyed that. Hope you did too. We came away with 78 I rating and a whole haul of points for the Mustang Challenge. Make sure you join the fun, and we'll see you next time.